Hello everyone, this is Griffin G-Dog and welcome to another Fusion World episode. Today I'm playing something a little spicy. I'm playing some King Piccolo in this meta. Actually, yes, this deck is kind of really cool actually. I said actually already. We're gonna just made up this deck, and I decided to do this video after a friend of mine won our locals with King Piccolo. Beat me in the finals with Orange Piccolo. It was just a little bit too fast for me. So, threw a couple games on client, and this is how they ended up. Facing Nameku here. Number one thing is you want to kind of control when they awaken best you can. I send the crits, hope I get something good out of it. And I got a really good start here with the 3-cost King Piccolo. It's a great card that they added in manga. You get to play the egg as long as you have it. So turn 2, if you're growing second, you get the marker back. You get to make an egg, play a guy. If you already got several swingers, turn 3. So I wanted to make sure I awakened first, so I didn't swing anything at them. And, they gave me the option to swing at Krillin, so I did. So I'm glad they sort of took that life there, so I can just send a bunch of hits at them and try to get them as low as possible before they start popping off. And they end up taking some of these hits and going down, which gives me a great position to just swing really big at them going forward. Throw the egg and just, throw out another symbol, protect one of my guys. Search out my 4-cost, which the 4-cost is really strong now that we have Symbol in the format. Symbol protects it from getting removed as long as Symbol is there, which was the biggest problem that the 4-cost had, was it had no protection other than being a 50k. So my opponent goes down to 1, thinking is going to go for kill here, I guess. I don't know, but it was a good fun game regardless. Now, I understand why they were going for it, because the 6-cost, they get to flip over into, I think they were hoping to go into the double strike, if I had taken one of those hits, but I knew that's what they were trying to do, so I didn't let them put me down, So, they pass at 1. I swing all my stuff at them first. I sequence a little poorly here. What I could have done is swung with Tambourine to give myself the marker to play the Chi-Chi, but I neglected to do so. I did not give myself the marker, so I had the extra energy for Chi-Chi, meaning I just swung the 50 and dumped hand on it. So it was a little bit more risky, but the way they were comboing those last couple hits, they were out of combo in hand, so just a nice clean win against Nameku, which has been ripping it up recently. Nameku's kind of really cool. Alright, see you in the next game. Alright, we got game 2, something a little fun. This was free play, nothing crazy. Into Dragon Balls. I wanted to show this game because of the ending. It's very fun. Now, playing into Dragon Balls / Black Shenron can be really boring, honestly, because they're not swinging at you, and they're taking really long turns. I'm glad at least client automates things, but because in person it's kind of a slog. So he lets the crits go, which I guess makes sense since he's putting stuff in drop anyway, but a crit Dragon Radar, Love getting the turn 2 egg out, get a guy out so I can start being aggressive following turns. Red Ribbon Robot's a really good card. I prefer to try and... What I've seen with best results is to KO your Gohan so you can possibly mill over another Gohan and get that another swing for mill too. It's just a 35k swing. It's really good. Now, I gave myself the marker with the Tambourine so that I can swing into the Red Ribbon Robot and hope they don't save. They don't. So that puts me in a really good spot. I'm going aggro in this game. I played another game against, I think it was the same Shenron. There weren't a lot of people on free play at the time. In the first one, I went a little bit more passive at the start, But I think that my performance in this one is a little cleaner. But I have sort of the same sequencing issues towards the end where I forget to make a marker to be a little bit more efficient. I don't play black very often, so energy marker math isn't second nature to me, you know? Now here, I don't bother, so I think it was that turn right there, actually. Had I made another marker, I could have played out a symbol and then I could have played out the drum and then still made a marker to end of turn play out symbol. Because my King Piccolo is unprotected at the moment. But that's okay. They're at 2 life already. And they just play Tau, which is, you know, they kill a guy, but I'm in a pretty good spot. I cannot believe that they milled over Gohan and 2 Krillins. That makes the next turn really obnoxious. I let him take it. He's at 2 life. I'm not too worried about it. You know, here's Exact 8 with 5 energy and a Chi-Chi. I could have made a marker by discarding a symbol in order to play. So what ends up happening here is I could have played both symbols for more cards in hand. More cards that I wanted in hand instead of relying on the crit. Or on the mandatory life take. Or I could have taken more life total had I sequenced a little bit better. Now, I could have ended the turn with a marker and still played a thing just in case. But, you know, this is where the game ends. I figure with how they were comboing and what cards they had in hand, I went for kill with egg. And it was exactsies. It's like, had I lost there, I would have really won because I would have just swung with the King Piccolo, but I thought swinging with the egg was kind of funny. But yeah, I missequenced a little bit in there, but let's get into the deck list. Alright, so I've got the deck list here. 2 World King, 4 Chi-Chi, 4 Piano, 4 King Piccolo, 3 egg. I figure with the top 10 searcher for an egg that I can get away with just 3 eggs. Hasn't been a problem so far. Only problem is if I want to guarantee I have an egg when I play 3-cost King Piccolo. The 3-cost King Piccolo is on play, make a marker if you don't have it, you may take a life, you can play an egg from hand or drop. Really cool. Yeah, the cards that we got in Manga 2 just sort of put the deck together in a really nice way. We get 3-cost symbol that now says on play your turn, or on play opponent's turn, I mean. Protects your King Piccolos. So it protects the 2-drop, the 3-drop, and the 4-drop from being removed by skills. Which is really something that the 4-drop needed. So now you can just kind of keep swinging 50. And kind of like with Orange Piccolo, swinging 50 is really just kind of enough. If you do it enough times. Only 2 of each drum as sort of a attack option now. 4 of the tambourine because it's a 10k. Honestly, that's the only reason why. For Chi-Chi, you need it. So we've got 4 of the 5-cost Piccolo that's on play when attacking. Draw. If you got 5 Demon Clan and drop, I figure it's a little extra card draw. It's a 10k. 1 Gogeta. Might want to go up to 2 and trim out something else. It's just a really good tech piece. Just it's big. It's good. We've got 3 Explosive Wave as a sort of really good removal spell because I often have 2 energy up with how efficient you can get with the energy marker to just kill something. It's kill in anything as long as you have 2 Demon Clan on board. It's a great card. Well, that was sort of the gist of King Piccolo. Yeah, short video this week, but it's Thanksgiving. I don't have that much time to make something longer. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Touch the things at the bottom of the video. Bye!